to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning Show. Let's talk about something real. Old folks doing young folks stuff. Can we talk about it? Yeah, I'm always talking about young versus old. I know. That's because I'm enjoying climbing the stairs of getting older. I'm looking forward to aging. I'm just saying, I'm not afraid. Because although older, I refuse to let go of my youthful spirit. Even if my knees and lower back are actively protesting. I'm gonna be that auntie and that granny at some point that doesn't act her age. I'm telling you, because I don't act it now. Y'all know, y'all see me, I'm childish as heck. Look, I got a knee brace on and I'm still throwing up my neighborhood gang signs. Talking about, shout out Virginia. I don't even know which one's supposed to go which, whatever. And I don't care, huh? It doesn't matter how old I get. I'm gonna be 86 years old, accepting my Lifetime Achievement Award for this morning show. Talking about, chew up today, hold on, baby. Mama gotta get them right. I don't care. I'm gonna have on my crop top too then, shoot. I'm gonna really troll my future grandkids. I'm gonna have on a mid-dress shirt, showing off my belly button and they mama's stretch marks. Now, by then, my belly button might very well be lower than the crop top. But that's okay. I'm gonna have long boobs to match. Lower everything around here. But the spirit will be high. Y'all already know I'm the coolest cornball. I don't care what anybody says about my immaturity. I'ma stay using the slang, too. I don't care how many degrees I have, or how outdated my jargon is. I'm already 2 seasons behind, period. The young folks be like, Auntie Allison, we don't say that anymore. I don't care. I'm working on a new one, y'all see it? That's the new one. The young girls do this. They gotta do it with the... Listen, by the time I get the right fingers and the curl up lip, they gonna have moved on to the next thing. Just how I like it. But the truth is, we get older. But that doesn't mean that we have to stop feeling young. What I want to do, though, is let my mindset keep evolving. I don't want to get stuck in the past. Which brings me to today's fun show. You ever notice how we find ourselves like in the same mess over and over again? The same toxic friendships? Same bad investments, same janky situations. Well, it's time we stop finding ourselves in junk and start attracting good opportunities. And speaking of good opportunities, our This Time Next Year interview is with none other than Winter Seward Dixon. So she's here to help us pay attention to our health. Because listen, if I'm gonna be in my crop top at 86, then I at least gotta make sure that, I got my stretches in and my knees not buckling when I'm up there walking up to accept the award. Stay tuned, because there's more laughing after the break, all right? Good morning and welcome back to the More Laughing in the Morning Show, where we set our intentions, sip some coffee, and get our minds right before we take on the day. I'm Allison the Comedian. I'm Virginia's Comedienne. I'm also everybody's hype girl. Hey, you get a hype, you get a hype, you get a hype, you get a hype. Hey, you get a hype, you. Because some mornings you just need a good hyping up. And today, I got you. So today's coffee talk is all about attracting opportunities. Not chasing, not forcing, just being in the right space so the right things can come to you. Now, this is one of those coffee talks that's a little personal for me because let me tell you something. I've spent a lot of seasons of my life forcing things. I know I'm perfect. Could you believe it? I'm supposed to be perfect. But I have. I forced jobs. I forced relationships. I forced business moves that deep down, I knew it wasn't meant for me. I knew it. I knew it wasn't right when I did it. And it always ended the same way. I was exhausted, I'm frustrated, and wondering why things weren't flowing like I wanted them to. But finally, I realized, listen, I got to get intentional about who I was. And I did, and what I wanted, and what I was bringing to the table. And baby, the right opportunity started rolling in. And so today, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like with a little experiment. Because baby, we're going to do an experiment or, a demonstration. All right, so got some pieces here. All right, we got a small glass bowl, got a few coins, I got some magnets, okay? And I want to talk to you about attraction. Now, here, these coins, they represent opportunities. Could be a job, a relationship, a collaboration, anything that you're hoping to bring into your life, right? Now, if I take this glass bowl and just set it right on top of the coins. You see me putting it? Okay, just to make sure you caught it. Nothing happened, right? No attraction, no movement. I could sit here all day and wait for something magical to happen, for something to stick, and they just won't because there's nothing drawing it in. But watch this. When I add my little magnets, these are magnets. When I add that, hold on y'all, cause the teleprompter is not with real life, what's supposed to happen. Cause I saw this on TikTok and everything on TikTok is perfect. The magnets supposed to be attractive for the demonstration. You're supposed to see the demonstration. Okay. It's supposed to stick, It's supposed to stick. First of all, let's just get into it. It's working out for my good. It's gonna work out for our good, y'all. The right things just attract. You see what I'm saying? If the coins, they don't come together, the things are gonna still attract to you. Can I preach? Let me cook. Oh, dang on it on live TV. Let me cook. It's going to, right? When we are in the right space, mentally, emotionally, the opportunities, they're gonna find us. Even sometimes it don't come from where it's supposed to come from, but then you have a spoon right there, somebody, come on, right there beside you, and it attracts. I ain't had to chase nothing. I almost was gonna have a meltdown right before your very eyes, but I didn't need to, because I attracted some stuff. Listen here. You know what happens when we don't have the magnet? When we're not sitting in our space, when we're not knowing that it's gonna work out for us, that we have something to offer, when we're out here forcing things, then we look good and crazy. We look good and crazy and the things don't work out for us. But when we sit at peace and we're determined that we're going to attract, we don't have to shove coins. We don't have to try to force it. We don't have to make it happen, right? And try to make it stick. It's gonna come together. It comes together for us. When you got that magnet, when you're in alignment, opportunities naturally cling to you without all the extra struggle, without you even trying to figure out how it's gonna happen. So today's intention is simple. I will attract the right opportunities. I will be the kind of person who naturally draws in the right connections, the right business deals, the right relationships. I'm gonna be like Allison in that spoon, okay? I am going to attract without forcing what it isn't meant for me. We're not forcing what is not meant for us, all right? All right, I'm happy with this one, y'all. I'm in a good mood, okay? And speaking of opportunities, coming up next, we've got Winter Seward Dixon, a nurse practitioner who turned her side hustle into her main hustle by recognizing the right opportunities when they came her way. Winter had a spoon, y'all. And she's also gonna drop some gems on some of the most ignored red flags that mean you need to go see a doctor. We gotta stop looking the other way. They speaking to us, so while we got her in here, I'm gonna make sure that we get us a little mini checkup, all right? So stay with us if getting healthier by this time next year is your goal. This came through, y'all. Welcome back to More Laughing in the Morning. It's time for this time next year where we talk about the goals we want to hit and the life we want to be living 1 year from now. And listen, today's topic is a big one. A lot of us are out here setting financial goals, career goals, even relationship goals. But what about these health goals, y'all? If we're going to be out here living our best lives by this time next year, we don't want to feel terrible. Like, we need to be feeling our best too. I mean, I personally plan on being in my crop top at 86. But I need my cholesterol levels to agree with that plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I had to bring in someone who knows how to get us together. Winter Seward Dixon is a powerhouse in the medical field. She's a family nurse practitioner, a disabled veteran, and the owner of Hampton Roads Wellness Center, where she helps people take a real approach to their health, not just quick fixes. So today, she's going to help us get real about the small but powerful steps that we can take now so that by this time next year, we're not just getting by, we're actually thriving. Plus, she's about to drop some knowledge on those sneaky little health red flags that we love to ignore. Because, baby, I hear some stuff clicking and clacking. I'm like, this didn't used to click and clack, but oh well. So that we can actually keep those New Year's resolutions. You know, the ones that's on your vision board, we got to make it there. All right, so we can see it. This conversation is for you if you want to improve that health as well. So thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Winter Seward Dixon.
Thank you for having me, Allison.
Yay, thank you. Thank you. In full disclosure, Winter is a regular here with us. This is not your first time on the More Laughing in the Morning show.
No. Yes, it's not the first time.
I'm glad you're back. Winter. Okay, look. I know that I do kind of use our conversations to get in some quick visits.
Okay.
And you were like, girl, my deductible, what you...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, $50 before we start talking about anything.
All right, y'all. I'm going to pay her, so y'all got to make sure that we get some good questions up in here. All right. Somebody send Winter a cash app. Winter, I'm so glad that you were here. You know, one of the most exciting things about you is not just obviously you're brilliant and then you can help. You're very welcome. Shout out to you. These your flowers. You deserve them. But not just that, but also your story. Like, I am so inspired by your story. Like, when you and I first met doing some radio together, just hearing your journey from your side hustle and taking your side hustle to a main hustle, which for you is a whole practice out here.
Yes.
So I do want to talk about our health stuff, but can you just, I feel like there's a lot of people in the More Laughing family that they got side hustles. They have their dreams that they're doing things on the side. And I think hearing from you at your level will be really inspiring. What the heck was that process from side doing this to you that girl?
So I will say that the beginning was rough. I had...
Hold on, wait. You said we're going to be honest. We're going to be honest.
It was rough, yes. So my father has always been an entrepreneur. So he knew the basics. You know, you need a space, you need a business license, you need all these different things. But he didn't know anything about healthcare. So when it came to, and I started right as COVID was hitting. So when it came to billing different services or even billing for a COVID test, insurance companies wanted to know, okay, what's your CLIA number? And I was like, well, what the heck is a CLIA number? You know, because in the past, I just went to work, did my thing, saw patients, and went home at the end of the day. I never had to worry about billing. I never had to worry about all the administrative things behind it. And so getting into healthcare for yourself is a lot more into it than you would think. So for anyone trying to start their own business, no matter what it is, whether it's healthcare or anything else, just know everything that's in the background, I'll say. You need a team of people around you. You need a lawyer, you need an accountant, you need a biller, you need a whole team to support you because you cannot do everything. And that's what I was trying to do. And that's why it was so rough, because I was trying to be the biller, trying to stock everything, trying to make appointments, trying to set everything up, trying to do the website, trying to do everything. And I do healthcare. That's what I do. I don't do all the other things. So that's what made it rough. But I had to, and I'm a little bit of a control freak.
Shout out to the control freaks. I am too. So
I had to learn to let go and delegate responsibilities to other people and trust that they could get it done. Because we all think no one can do it like me, right? So just, letting go a little bit and having people around you that can actually do the job. So
I think that's really good, Winter. Like, I appreciate you. Respect for just let's be transparent. You know, making that transition was challenging.
Yes.
And you were talking about, you know, your father, he knew about it. So I imagine he was somebody who was hugely supportive. Like, yo, you got this. Get your office. But then you all realize later, like, oh, shoot, we got a bill. That's how it was for me in this show. So we started this show 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want to have a talk show. I want to inspire people in the morning. We was right at the beginning of the pandemic. People were depressed, and it was not a lot of people because Hollywood was shut down. Watch this little hack. Hollywood was shut down, and they were like, you know, couldn't go into spaces with like a bunch of people. You know, it was like at that time, I think you couldn't even be around if it was like 10 people or more.
Small gatherings.
Small gatherings, but you know, shout out to the small, it was like 6 of us. We were like, oh, that don't apply to us. We can make it. So we came in, and I'm like, doing this from the heart, right? Like, this would be funny. People have something to wake up to instead of doom and gloom. And then I really like, oh, you got to pay for this.
Yeah.
Oh, people want to get paid. Oh, shoot. And the business piece, like, what is the business of running a production company? I had no idea. I was just trying to do something that was entertaining, engaging, and artistic. So I like appreciate you sharing that. That can be in any industry. You knew the thing. You knew how to do the work, but the business piece that keeps the lights on so you could do the work was something that you can't forget. So I think that's like a great takeaway for anybody who's trying to do that. Like, you got to get your team. So your team is what? Lawyers and bankers?
You need an accountant or a bank. You need an accountant, you need a banker, you need a lawyer. You need a manager, an office manager, especially in my line, because, you know, patients call all the time. They have questions about their bills. Oh, I have a biller also. So like, people want to ask questions about different things, but that's not what I do. I take care of you. I make you feel better. I help you reach your goals. The rest of it, you got to talk to Kim or whoever, you know. So just having people in place so that because you're already stressed out being the business owner, right? Yeah. So you don't want the added stress of having to answer all of these questions that you pay someone else to do those things. So yeah.
Okay, dropping the gems. Thank you. So shout out to anybody who's trying to make that transition, or you planning, look, I want to start running my own company. I want to get out there. Just start lining your team. If you don't have the work or the money yet, you can at least identify them. There's a couple of people out here in these streets that I'm like, I'm coming for you as soon as I get some more money in this budget. I want to hire you. So I think that was dope. Okay, but now let's talk about these services, because one thing I love about you, Winter, is that I can come to you for multiple things. You don't got to go all around the world. You out here doctoring. You out here helping, you know, look good, skin good, feel good, cosmeticing. Because we gonna make up a word there. I didn't go to school for this. She did. So I love that. So tell me, like, what are some of the things that you do this is just so fascinating. You just don't think about people in your space. You had a dream and a hustle too, and you took it to a full-time practice. Now you're doing real work.
So yes. And I was just telling my son yesterday, if you love what you do, it's easy to go to work because it's not work, right? But so I do a lot of things. I started out specifically right before COVID happened to just do medical marijuana, right?
This is my girl. Listen here. Shout out to my girl up in here. Did you bring me in? Y'all, why y'all ain't get a producer? What in the world? Put in the writer. Tell these people to bring their products. Okay, sorry.
So that was how I initially started. And then COVID happened and the dispensary was delayed with opening. I was like, well, dang, I got this office space. What else can I do? So then I started doing DOT physicals. And I said, okay, truck drivers need DOT physicals, COVID or not. That's something the truck drivers keep rolling. Things have to keep getting delivered. That's never going to go away. So I added that on. And this was all part-time while I was working full-time doing primary care. So I said, well, you know what? I'm already doing primary care. I'm comfortable doing primary care. Let me see if I can get credentialed with insurance companies. And so that's what I did. I got credentialed. And so primary care was great, still is. But then I said, well, I want to do something fun. And even as a teenager, I used to like to watch, surgical procedures on TV and like cosmetic procedures and stuff. So I said, okay, that's something I could get into. And it's something that people will pay cash for. So I said, okay, well, let me see, what will people want? So first I started with the Botox and fillers. That's really big. As we all age, some of us age more graceful than others. And the ones who don't, come see me. But
Wait a minute. I like that. If you ain't aging as gracefully as you would like, come see my girl.
Yes, come see me. We're going to help you with that. But So then, you have the weight loss management. And so with COVID, a lot of people started getting more into themselves and wanting to take care of themselves and look better. And then you have all this social media just really blew up, right? And so you have Instagram models and all this stuff. So you have people who want to look good. So I'm here for that. If it's your weight, if it's your face, if it's getting rid of that stubborn fat, I got the shots for that.
Wait a minute, hold on. We can't breeze past this. This is the most important part. So you got the shots?
Yes.
What can you do about the kangaroo pouch? Shout out to the women who have their bodies transformed to bring beautiful human life into this world, and they don't want it no more. How do you get?
So, real quick, can I shout out I want to shout out my line sisters of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh! The 74 Pearls of Perseverance, they call me Dr. Body, okay? Because my line sisters, a lot of them are patients, whether it's weight loss or fat dissolve shots or whatever it is, they're coming to me, and these honeys are changing. They getting snatched.
Dr. Body?
Yes.
We got Dr. Body on the More Laughing in the Morning Show. Let me tell y'all something. We're going to bring the guests up in here. Dr. Body, don't try to, I just need a hard answer. Can the kangaroo pouches?
Yes. So
summertime coming, I'm on your neck. Okay, wait.
So there is an injection that I perform. It's a series of injections. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm always honest with you, Allison.
Yes.
It's not one shot. It's probably close to 150 or 200 injections, but they're small little bee stings. Okay. So if your abdomen, you're trying to get rid of that kangaroo pouch, I draw a grid on it. And each little box gets an injection, okay? You want to do a series of these injections. You want to do at least 3, but no more than 6, okay, for the maximum results. And it dissolves the fat in that area. Now, unless you got a young lady named Rasputia living inside you, it's going to go away and stay gone, okay? But if you eat cupcakes and cakes and snacks and cheesecake and milkshakes and everything every day, it'll come back. Okay. But it's very effective. And I'm someone who likes to try stuff on myself before I do it to anyone else. So I've done a couple sessions on myself and it works.
And she fine too. Fine. Fine. Oh my God. Okay, wait, because I know I sent you questions and I know they had nothing to do with the questions, but I'm like, why are you here? Summertime, I'm on your neck. So I know that I'm gonna just talk about me. I ain't coming for anybody else. I'm just talking about me. Sometimes my priorities are not in order. I'm worried about the cosmetic when it's like, girl, why don't you get that blood pressure together? Okay, I'm like, it don't matter as long as I look good. But you about to die in 30 minutes. Okay, that's not what we want, right?
Right.
So obviously I could be skipping a step if I'm ignoring the red flags that are saying, first of all, you need to get healthy. So what's some red flags, real quick, because I know I can't keep you here all day. You got patience.
So
what's some red flags that you know?
Flags, pain. Chronic pain, you don't know where it came from. You just started hurting one day. And I'm not talking like an elbow pain or a knee pain, but like, my stomach really hurts all the time. Why is this happening here, Or I'm having these daily headaches and I don't know where it came from. Changes in your vision. If you stand up too fast and, your vision changes, it blacks out, if you're passing out, things like that. Memory loss. And then really, when's the last time you went to the doctor?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You're stepping all on our toes. Wait a minute. I guess you're right. If you got some pain, y'all, we got some pain. We just can't ignore it. We just can't Advil, take a pill to death. And if we ain't been to the doctor, that's a big sign. You ain't been, because I ain't been since high school. That might mean that you should go.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have a lot of patients who don't like going to the doctor. And then when they come to see me, they're like, oh man, this was easy. This was pleasant. We laugh, we have fun. And because I do so many different things in my clinic, you don't have to just come to get healthy. Yeah, come to get healthy, obviously. That's the goal, right?
But also, leave fine.
Yeah, come get healthy and leave fine. Leave feeling good. We do so many different things that it's just, I feel like I wanted it to be the one-stop shop for living your best life. Yeah, I should say. Yeah.
Well, I think you're doing a great job, and I'm glad. I love what you're doing, love your practice, love your office, and we want to make sure that people can find you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop her comments and everything in the credits. And really quickly before we leave, is there anything that I forgot? I know I forgot to ask you everything, all those questions I said, but Real quick, what should we leave people with? They want to get healthier by this time next year. We are all about improving our lives.
Yeah.
How should we start?
First thing, go see your primary care. If you don't have one, call me. I take most insurances. So get seen. Make sure you're healthy. Get those labs done. Come up with a plan, and it has to be realistic. So my mom and my sister joke me all the time because my sister is 11 years younger than me. She's the baby, and she's fine. Okay, she tall, she got hips, she looks good. But I don't work out. I hate working out. I need an accountability partner, right? And so my sister is always like, come on. She lives in Atlanta, but she stays in the gym. She's there probably 4 or 5 days a week, okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to work out. I never do it. I cannot do it. I just cannot do it. So I have to set realistic goals. And so that's what people should do. If you want to lose weight, okay, set a realistic goal. Don't say, I'm going to go to the gym and join the gym and never go. But you can start with little things, like even your diet, drinking more water, eating smaller portions, making smarter choices when you're eating. Okay. So that obviously, taking time for you. The big thing for me last year was stress. And so this year I'm de-stressing. I'm cutting out all the clutter and all the noise. At least I'm trying to. But yeah, you have to, if you're not healthy, you're no good to anyone else. So you gotta get it together at some point.
All right. Well, listen, thank you, because I'm trying to be healthy. Matter of fact, while she's sitting here talking, this time next year, community, shout out to you. We're going to bring Dr. Body in so that we can have a little more time with her, because I'm trying to be fine. I'm trying to be healthy by this time next year. Actually, I want to be both. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Oh, well.
We have some more, so please don't leave. With more Laughing in the Morning right after the break. We're at the end of today's show. Huge thank you to Winter Seward Dixon for coming through and helping us get our minds and our bodies right. She's going to get your girl together fine for the summertime. I appreciate you, Winter. And remember, today we are attracting the right opportunities. No more chasing things that are not meant for us, okay? What's for you will come when you're ready, so stay ready. And of course, a big thank you for waking up and laughing with me. I appreciate you all. You make every morning better. Now, before I go, let me throw up. These my signs, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't care. Granny is out here. Gang, gang. 2 up, 2 down. I don't care how old I get. Listen, we're going to stay laughing. We're going to stay open. We're going to stay attracting the good stuff today. So I will see you tomorrow. I'm Allison the Comedian, and this is the More Laughing in the Morning show. Toodles. Cue the music. Where's Winter? Let's dance, Winter.
Searching for higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships? Say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.